So, last we left off, we did just manage to get ourselves the DV straight there for having decapitated another member, I believe another member of the Gulassen, I believe, or I could be wrong on the exact faction name there, but indeed someone lost their head in this entire, on this map here. So, we also did manage to earn ourselves a brand new castle, the Tubilis castle over here, following the battles against the Vlandians as well as the Betanians. So, let's head on back up towards Tubilis castle real quick. I think we, by doing so, that'll give us the opportunity to do a little bit of an inspection, if you will, on the castle and its current state of affairs. So let's go ahead and do just that real quick. Possibly, since this castle is relatively close to the front lines, as well as the fact that it is so close to the wonderful little city, or town rather, of Uyads, we can also take a look to see if there are any prisoners. And as a matter of fact, there are 57 prisoners at this time, which we can actually go ahead and just take real quick and go ahead and sell to in the market here over in Uyads to make a little bit of extra money. So yeah, that's something to keep in mind in wartime, especially that any prisoners caught will most probably be placed in the closest castle and can therefore be used to just make more money and also continue to upskill the roguery skill as time goes by. Take a look at our inventory real quick, see if we have anything available to sell. For example, a couple of horses maybe, some sumpter horses we can consider later on down the line. And in the meantime though, let's go ahead and sell all of these items that we have managed to get from killing off other enemies in the region quite recently, so that's good. Make a tidy little profit. And let's return again to Tubilis Castle in order to check the overall state of affairs. Managing the castle. So right now we're working on housing. We are losing a bit on garrisons, I'm noticing. So what can we do here to change that up a little bit? Party/payment size reach. Okay, so I think that's down to the fact that we have put a cap somewhere, have we? Did we put a cap on anything in particular? Yes, in terms of the maximum wage of the garrisons, now I'm noticing. Let's go ahead and set, I don't know, let's push it up to maybe up to 1,000. This could bleed me dry over time, but perhaps that can help out ever so slightly. Or 750, yeah, 750 seems about right as a wage limit. There we go. Managing castle, how are we doing? So housing will increase our prosperity. There goes food, could be useful. Festival and games increases our loyalty overall, and irrigation would just again go for food, I take it. So I'm thinking that loyalty might be a good way to help us out ever so slightly, and I guess the more loyal our people, the people are to our cause, maybe the higher our profits will be as the prosperity continues to rise. So let's go with that. Ta'ir will be the governor of that particular location as long as possible and try and make us as much money as we can. Right, let's go on for a bit of a hunt maybe, do a few missions, make some more money, and we'll be a-okay in due course. Quick arena to go for a bit of a warm-up, giving us a militia pernach. I'm not entirely sure what that is. Pernach, okay, yeah, it seems like a simple one-handed mace there. So let's jump right in and see what happens. That person didn't quite have had something not quite well rendered in there at the very beginning, unfortunately, but we're okay now. There's one. Jab. Good kill. There we go. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Let's continue to increase our stakes to make more money. Blue team. Yeah, blue team's the one to go for here. They are indeed an entire group of lords, so they are the ones that need to be killed off first. Like so. Come on, get it. Don't hit me. And of course I'm the one who gets hit by the javelin, as I anticipated. However, we will be pushing on to the next stage, I think. Yep. There we go. Good stuff. And yeah, those have been eliminated. However, green team still had one person one lord on their team there, so they will be moving on to this fight. However, if we play our cards right, we should get them out pretty easily. There we go, slash them back. Bottom in the middle, there we go. Good work, Camnon eliminated. So us versus Imperial Crossbowmen should be nice and easy. Get that additional money here. Jab to start. There's a stab. Slash. Big punch there. Oh, nice. We ended up gambling the attack a little bit. However, by walking past him, it also ended up getting accelerated. So we came out victorious on that one. Pretty nice sum of money there for a simple mace. But we'll sell it for the additional profit. And head back on down into our familiar territory down below here. Make some extra money. Talas seems to be walking very slowly, I suspect. That he's had a very successful raid there on a group of enemies, and is up to the brim with prisoners as a result. Over to Oyad's. Who do we have? We have an escorting caravan or selling products. Let's go ahead and go on a quick trip and escort this little caravan. We will end up running into a number of mounted units, mounted bandits, as a result of this, but they could help us turn a tidy profit as well, so I'm not too worried about it all. So first stop, Sanala. This is the first place out of 5 places we're going, and earning just under 900 gold each turn, looks like. We will take on these raiders. The caravan originally made it past, but I'd still like to get a few kills in, cause some mayhem. Alright, let's figure this out. So, infantry going there into square formation, archers off to the side, like so. Cavalry will stay in ski formation somewhere next to the archers for now. There we go. So, let's get our bowmen there. Infantry. We'll actually take them into the ditch if we can. Yep, there you go. We'll actually send them into line formation to move faster, and cavalry will also join us on the back lines there. Let's go. We need to do this before the enemy cavalry manage to catch up with us. Alright. We also have some horse archers. We'll tell them to follow us here, otherwise they'll get caught out. Footmen, move up. Cavalry just barely managing to, or the enemy cavalry just about to breach the ridgeline there. Infantry into square formation. Let's get the show on the road. Cavalry can also charge in. Our horse archers will engage at their leisure. Come on now, off you go. A couple of them have already been eliminated. Love to see it. There we go, big weapon here, reaching quite nicely into the enemy lines. Now let's try and dive our way out of this. Right. Archers are getting a little bit surrounded here by the enemy bandits. We'll try and take them out as quickly as we can. Oh, get the shield there. I need to also upgrade myself to being able to use a better horse. I think we're unfortunately a little bit slow and sluggish on this thing right now. Careful. Unfortunately, hitting the horse. Rather hit the rider, if I'm completely honest. Come on, get in there. Ah, friendly horse, friendly horse rider blocking them for us. We'll tell our infantry to go on the offensive, line formation and attack, as you see fit. There's one of them. Come on. We're just too slow right now. Really gonna need to work on that riding skill if we intend on keeping up with their pace anytime soon. There we go, loads of them going down though. Team's doing wonders at this time. Could be that they're about to try and disengage here. Yep, seems like they're disengaging. Unfortunately, Horsey is a little bit too slow at this time, so gonna have to change it up, and that looks to be a victory. No casualties taken, to the best of my knowledge, so I'll take that as a victory. A very good victory overall, actually. Mounted pillager has been killed, and that's a victory. There we go. Wonderful stuff. A couple of prisoners, always useful. We could upgrade our units significantly here. I'm also noticing I have some units I would rather not keep, so the moment I can, I'll go ahead and just hand them over to the nearest garrison to help out our team. I'll finish these off by sending in the troops, a few more prisoners, more horses, and off we go again. So once we arrive in Sanala, we'll hand over the prisoners first and foremost, 560, and also donate the troops which are not of Aserai blood to the to the castle to help out on the defensive. There we go. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. So let's jump out, and yeah, now we'll wait for the caravan to come out again, and we will provide it with the escort that it so desires and so needs accordingly. Heading down to Askar. Thankfully, we've taken out the Gulasan people earlier, so we're okay. Help the caravan, so we do have some assistance with the AI this time around.
Footmen!
Okay, footmen to go down here
Forward!
and hold in... Let's try circle formation for a change. See how that plays out for us. Archers on the back, loose formation, and cavalry in scheme formation slightly behind. That leaves us with horse archers who will go in loose formation. Alright, they do actually have to cross the river line. I'm not synced for at the very beginning, so as could I mean, if we were close enough to the river, we could really pause a number on them with arrows and such as they try and close in. Furthermore, we could also send our infantry into the middle of the river. That way, when the horses arrive, they are heavily slowed down and can be poked to death, as is the best way to describe it, using said equipment. Okay, just checking some stuff. Alright, let's get that shield out and check them out accordingly. Good hit. So they're originally, it looks like they're gonna start off by attacking the caravan troops first before our own. Where we're taking out our first ransacker right there. Charging into our lines, taking some damage by the looks of it, which is good. Good kill, good kill. Another one decapitated right there. Okay, nice, really good job there. Someone got absolutely launched off of the horse. I'm suspecting that may have been a throwing axe there that caused the damage. Tell our cavalry to charge in, and also horse archers to engage accordingly. So it does look like our infantry, while they will not be taking the brunt of the fight, they will, however, come in handy in eliminating some of them. Very good slash there across my ribcage. However, using the enemies, the enemy horse riders' momentum against them as we slash with our big sword here. Hang on. Beat the archers. Blocked by Macav. Oh, barely missing. Very missing. Good work though. So that leaves them with about 12 units remaining. Oh, missed them. Just barely missing the ankles. I think we may have lost a couple of units of our own here. Well, one of our units did get injured. Thankfully, they're not permanently eliminated though, so that's good to see. They're dead. 2 enemy horse archers remaining somewhere. Just took an arrow out of nowhere. Where are these guys? Oh, there's one of them. Found them. Horse archer without a horse. Where are you? There we go. That should leave 1 remaining. However, he does indeed seem to be swamped right now, and he has been eliminated. So well done, indeed, to the entire caravan right there. You prisoners, always good. And ooh, Scimitar, hello. Where are you? Where are you? Simple Scimitar. Okay. Interesting look to it overall. Still a one-handed weapon. Not that great in cutting, however. So I think I'll hold on to what I have, thank you very much, for the time being. Yep, seems like the better option. Okay, let's proceed on to the next... Let's continue following this caravan here. Hang on, let's again follow the caravan. that there are quite a few looters around. They could decide to engage us, which they actually try to do. However, we'll engage instead. And we'll take the fight to them just for the fun of it already. There we go. Archers on the back lines, ready. Cavalry into scheme formation. Horse archers into loose, and horse archers will engage already, so that they can begin pummeling the enemy with a few arrows. Infantry will close in. Bowmen will advance as well. Cavalry will follow me for the time being. However, we will avoid running into the enemy lines, since they do have pitchforks and other sharp stuff, which can be kind of painful. Alright, our infantry's closing in quite rapidly. Now we can tell our cavalry to charge. Should be alright. Missing quite a bit. Large weapon, therefore in big crowds. I find it kind of tough actually landing the slashes. However, they do already seem to be routed, with only four looters remaining. Javelins, throwing axes, arrows, and horses, all following in hot pursuit. Come on, you can get there. Just about. No. There we go. That's all of them eliminated. Good work. Let's take everything and head on over into Askar. Actually, let's finish off the last one. Nice and simple. There we go. An additional piece of meat will help feed our army accordingly. Oh, looks like Western Empire might be getting a war very soon. We're gonna have to wait and see how that plays out. We'll sell everyone accordingly. There was someone I can check. They don't really have any good skills at this time, or not skills that I would be interested in just yet, so we're okay. Tax income is higher. Tariff. Forgetting which is which are taxes and which are tariffs. I'll hold off from choosing a perk for that for now, at least. But depending on which, I'll wait until I see whether we earn ourselves a town or a town or a castle again, and then based upon that, we choose. However, that perk is for governors. We as party leaders cannot be governors, however, so that is rather useless for us at this time. Increase party morale if the number of mounts is greater than non-cav units, or alternatively, discarded weapons will be used to increase experience. Let's go with increased morale. That'll be helpful. Okay, let's wait it out. There is another arena if we wanted to. Let's go for the vote against the Western Empire, which does appear to be weaker at this time. However, with one army already at the ready there. We'll vote in favor of the war, and hopefully not end up trying to escort this caravan within the enemy territory. That would be a bad way to go. Okay, caravan should be online any second now. There it is. Jamair is on the move again. Still losing out on the money a little bit there, but hopefully we'll be able to start making that money back as soon as we join the war. Let's go ahead and send in the troops. Easy fight, lost only one unit in that engagement, but I guess simplifying things for us ever so slightly. Continue following the caravan over to Iakis. Right there. Good job. Anyone to recruit? Let's take a light archer. I think a light archer would be an excellent choice at the present time. What would you go for? I will take one of you as well. Might as well help us out and keep our infantry count relatively high as well as we proceed. Follow Jamair again. Jamair. So now into Asira. Ooh, wow. A double band of bandits here. So going up against 76 enemy cavalry. Ooh. It'll be an interesting one, but we'll certainly give it our best shot. Check our surroundings. We'll keep the low ground here for the infantry, and we'll put them in circle formation. That's alright. We do have some skills. We'll put ourselves in charge of the infantry. Archers will stay in the background. Horse archers loose, and the cavalry will go in scheme formation halfway through. There you go, that should help a little bit there. So cavalry is beginning to close in. Let's push our infantry slightly further forward, like so. And hopefully they'll be engaging successfully very, very soon. Got the sword, charging right on into the enemy lines. Come on, get a hit. Wow, this weapon's sluggish right now. I need to really work on upgrading my sword handling skills, I suspect. Yeah, arrows coming in and helping out at longer distances. Some throwing weapons as well. Spears not really doing as well as I was hoping in countering the enemy just yet. Come on, close in, close in, close in. Oh, just barely missing him. Come on, shield block the blow. There we go. Continuing to improve our riding skill. Should get us a brand new horse we can use very soon, I hope. Come on. Ah, barely missing. Telling our cavalry to charge in now. I think it's high time they got their they actually earned their wages. There's another pillager. Cavalry now coming in to mop up the place. Love to see it. Ah, too early. Okay. There's the horse archers trying to encircle us here. Over. We'll consistently keep disemboweling them as we go along. Another one down. Great work. Ooh, hit the horse there. A little bit too low on the swing. A little bit too low. Those bows still working in the center from our caravan. Oh, too late. That's more like it. That's the attack we're looking for. Push through. Oop. Come on, come on. Ah, now they're too fast. We need ourselves a step horse or something to help us out. I think we're only using a simple saddle horse, potentially, which could explain a lot in terms of why we can't really catch up with the enemy. They're down to their final 14 horses, 14 looters, as it turns out, or ransackers at least. But they are continuing to drop like flies, thanks to our constant pressure, I'd say. Come on, catch up. Got him. Well, hit him at least, not yet dead. Ah, too far. Let's go for a stab instead. I think that'll be an easier option. Here we go. Good kill. I'm noticing that there's a spear I cannot seem to access for some reason on my back. But that's alright, we'll figure it out. I think they're now disengaging, going for the escape. Yep, only one raider managed to make it, actually one raider still alive and on the retreat. Oh, we're okay, we did a good job. Take everything we can out of that engagement, and we will be on our way soon to continuing to be victorious, hopefully. Good job. Let's take on these couple left. Here we go. Nice and easy. One of them died, the other was taken prisoner. Alright, continue following the caravan. Let's get ourselves over into Aserai right quick. Thank you all so much, by the way, those of you currently tuning in. I hope you're having a good time and enjoying the stream. If there's any issues, please don't be too shy to go ahead and let me know. And yeah, feel free to say hi. Always happy to have someone to talk to. So everything's okay there. Let's check our character. We've improved our roguery, which is nice. Convert bandit prisoners without suffering morale penalty. That does sound very good, actually. I think I'll go for that. So that way, then we can actually take these looters, these mounted looters that we're getting from these caravan raids, and later on we can actually convert them to join us. Later on, I believe it is still part of roguery. However, I may be incorrect in saying this. Where is it? There should be something which allows me to upgrade the bandits into actual units. But I think it might actually be a leadership thing instead. Let me confirm. Yep, there we go. Veterans respect. We need to upgrade ourselves up to, I'm taking that would be around level 150 in leadership, so quite a long ways away. But then we will be able to actually convert bandits into regular troops, therefore giving us a brand new source of some very, very strong units later on down the line. Hang on, we're leaving without actually escorting our caravan. That was going to be a grave mistake. I do suspect this will be the final destination. Yep, final destination. 6 days in total, so pretty decent amount of cash made. We'll finish this off nice and easy. Losing a couple of people, one infantry, one archer. Oh, we'll be alright. We'll get them back in due course. Recruits. Yeah, let's bring in one of the infantry already. We'll be okay. Should also bring take one of the cavs, since we did lose one cavalry a little earlier as well. Take an archer. Yeah, we'll take quite a few people actually. We're going to war shortly anyway, so might as well ensure that we have the right amount of people to help us out. Hang on, let's check our party. So, indeed, if we check mounted ransackers, for example, I believe, let me confirm, mounted ransackers? Hang on, let's try this again. Strange. Could have sworn that you can actually upgrade certain troop types later on down the line. Marauders? So Marauders, yes, those would go those would turn into Khuzaites. Kind of intrigued. I'm pretty sure that originally you could actually take those troops and upgrade them. It's also kind of curious that you can't actually find them when you're searching in the encyclopedia, even though they are regular units, if you will. So units you'd find in the base game overall. Oh well, no worries. Let's try and head on over to the front lines and see if we can provide some form of assistance in eliminating the enemy real quick. Let's upgrade our units. We're gonna need people to be as strong as possible if we do indeed intend on taking on the Western Empire here. Leadership skill also increasing over time since we are upgrading our units, so that's pretty cool to see that it is working as intended. And the Western Empire seems to be, or seemed for a second there, to be, well, it actually is. No, never mind. It's actually us as the Aserai who are attempting to besiege Thractore Castle over here. That's a good sign indeed. Going on the offensive. If we look at our kingdom, diplomacy is looking pretty good, and they did actually just manage to take the castle. So congratulations are in order for our Aserai lords. Now the question is who they decided to hand it over to. So there should be an election coming up any second now. There we go. So, what's the vote for? It's currently set as a 33% between myself, Unid, who is the Sultan of the Aserai, and Audan. We actually have quite a few people who are voting in our favor here. We will go ahead and abstain, and indeed the decision will be taken to hand the castle over to me. So thank you so much for your vote of confidence. Checking the castle, we have no prisoners at this time. However, contrary to that, Thractore Castle should have 90 prisoners, which we can make accordingly. Western Empire offering us a daily tribute for peace. I will actually see if I can decline at this time. Unfortunately, however, it looks like everyone actually wants to accept this peace offering, which is a shame. It's true, we did manage to make some progress and earn ourselves a castle, which I'm thankful for them giving it to me. However, I wouldn't be too surprised that we as the Aserai can do better than that and might have been able to breach through and take Ortizia, for example, therefore cutting them off from this part of the map. Oh well, that's the Aserai's decision. Not much I can do about it. I will just go ahead and set up shop in our castle, make sure everyone's nice, happy and healthy.